Hi everyone. I want to thank everybody who is watching this video. I really feel very grateful and honored because I am participating in this conference. We're going to talk about applying machine learning to enhance the implementation of Egyptian wildlife safety code in mega projects. Then before I start, I want to introduce ourselves. Here I am, Mohamed Albassel. I have a master's degree in architectural engineering from Halyan University, and here Mustafa Waly, who has master's degree from Cairo University. So let's start our presentation with talking about traditional way, and Mustafa will talk about it.
Hello everyone. Well, the traditional way is always done manually. For example, if you are using AutoCAD, you are drawing polyline for each room to divide the area by the occupant load factor to get the final occupant load. So we are going to automate this process using some kind of supervised machine learning, which will be elaborated more by Mohamed Al-Basil.
So we build our application based on a machine learning model as a Revit add-on. We see Sharp language and Revit API based on text mining algorithm, which applies a fire codes on BIM models. Also, it can be adjusted by adding more fire codes to be applied on more data sets. It can be for better classification and calculations. So we follow the machine learning approach that can learn from mapping between the inputs and outputs that can predict the output from a new inputs. And here is a chart for the old process of supervised machine learning from clarifying the problem, then identifying the required data, which you are collecting it and cleaning it, then define a training set, then build our algorithm, then start to validate our algorithm with training data and evaluating it by testing sets and get our classifier. And at the end, the second step will be elaborated in the next slide with the data pre-processing. The data pre-processing and the cleaning data is splitting awards and by method called stemming method. Stemming method is to identify the root of the word and also remove the spaces and commas and symbols which added by mistake also, and remove all prepositions and the pronouns like in, an, a, with, which called the filtering. Then we define this training sets based on decision tree techniques that used a rule-based function to predict new instances. Here we will play the video. So we open Autodesk sample project, and here we have a Revit tab which called the Fira, and we run application from this button, and we have here the application interface. We created a room schedule and Revit model here. We have this schedule which doesn't have any parameters. So when we click the assign occupancy, we have here it, it all assigned. We have here a missing data and assigned data, and you have here nulls and another rooms which has a classification. And here we have another project which GHA. We have here about 800 rooms. It take about 1 minute instead of
Exactly.
3 days. And also here we can, this tool can assign the fire rating for the walls and doors, and then draw the crystal lines that indicates a number of hours. And here we have the blue one, the crystal lines, which
Yeah, the
indicates
blue ones, which refers
1 hour.
to 1 hour fire rating, and the two crystal red line, which refers to 2 hour fire rating.
And we have a filled region in yellow for the stairs. It can drawn automatically.
So all the vertical
And
circulation could be determined.
we have the last tool is the travel path, which can draw in Revit to validate the shortest path from a specified access point.
Yeah.
Here from all the room, here we have the highlight path in red that exceeds the mentioned distance in fire code, and the highlighted in blue, the longest path in blue for all rooms, and the green is the acceptable travel distance.
Yeah, actually, the option is already existing in the latest Revit versions. However, we kind of developed it so it could work as we need. So what we have here is a travel distance measured from all points to one particular point, which is determined as the exit point, and we have red lines and green lines, so we could easily note what is exceeding the maximum distance and what's acceptable.
It's a validation tool.
Yes. So the process and the application itself, it could be working to analyze any kind of building according to different kind of codes, like Egyptian and Saudi and NFPA, Qatari and Emirati code. And of course, it could be more developed, so it could include much more codes as required. I'd like to thank you and for your time for watching our presentation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.